I would love to display in progressive mode. Oh god, it's loud. Acclaim Y, my ears. Yo, Climax London? Dude, I think... Is IGDB down or something? Oh, there we go. It took a really long time to set the game to Speed Kings. Turn that down a bit. Climax London are the same fine folks who brought us Serious Sam, The Next Encounter, which we haven't played yet, but I will play it. Which means it's also the fine folks who brought us Serious Sam Advance for the Game Boy Advance. A truly special game. Looks like ass. Hopefully inoffensive ass. The kind of ass that just kind of goes by and you finish the game and then you don't play it again. But anyway, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Give me like 2 minutes and then we'll get started on Speed Kings. Hooray. Alright, I'm back. Let's pray to the gods. The rubber banding isn't too bad. Speed Kings Mag. What is this? Road bikes. Oh, this is just like Italian V-twin power at its baddest. This is just like the motorcycles. Yeah, I don't care. Respect bikes. 1980s super bike of dubious handling. Not for the faint-hearted. Many have parked it beneath the wheels of oncoming traffic. I see. We don't really know much about it, but it does look as cool as something very cold indeed. Customized turbo old person scarer. A monstrosity. Don't ask it to go around corners. Alright. Well. Alright, so what am I actually doing here? What is license? This looks boring. This is gonna be the tutorial. Boost start, traffic jam. Maybe I should do this. What's in the single player? Get best laps to unlock the Grand Prix. Really? What does that mean? What is the single player of this? Let's just start by getting my license. It seems like they might have some mechanics that are weird. Hold the front brake and press accelerate. This is weird. Nudge into the side of other traffic to get power band point. Do one ding. Apparently that's a power band point, just crashing into people. I'm confused. Power down under the 6 trucks ahead. With what button? Okay. Yeah, it seems kind of dangerous, doesn't it? Use the ramps to jump as far as you can. Do tricks? Oh, I passed it. We're good. These bikes have really bad handling. I just want to say. I can't hit the ramps, dude. They're too small. It's really not a proper tutorial. It's just like, do it. You know, like it doesn't... The tutorial is just like, this game has these mechanics. Anyway, do them. Without like telling me what the buttons are or anything. Yeah, I'm currently going 150 units. Not even gold. Endos, get up to speed, then lean forward to lift up the back wheel. Where's my endo? No, I have no idea, Chris. I'm just guessing. Where's my damn endo? I'm leaning back, or I'm leaning forward. It's not endoing. It is not up to speed enough for them. C-stick. Oh, yeah, there you go. They just did not mention tapping the brakes there, did they? Did I, like, miss that? Hold trick. What's the trick button? Then lean forward, then backwards. They did. Oh, my bad. My bad, then. Me leaning forward then backwards. Because I'm not holding trick. What is trick? Can we reset this lesson? Hold trick. Hold trick. If you know what trick is, I would love to know. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. That's weird. I wonder why that wasn't working before. I tried all the buttons. Maybe I was going too slow before. Oh, did you find the manual for this? Nice. That could be useful. Get up to speed, hold trick and accelerate. Then lean forward and kick? There we go. Kick is X. Yeah, I might consult the manual on a thing or two here. This doesn't seem particularly dangerous to hold. You can just do this. Like, I'm not balancing or anything. I'm just going. I assume you can't turn like that, but... Oh, I see. That's what a power band is. Same with surfing, kinda. Like, to start a surfing, you have to also be... I just straight up didn't see that. You have to do a wheelie to start it, but there's nothing stopping me from just, like... Like, whenever there's a straightaway, you can just do this. And there's the boost. Oh no, you can totally turn while handstanding. That's allowed. That was only sort of ridiculous. Oh, gold is 6 power bands. Damn. I wonder if this game's gonna be hard, because you're gonna have to, like, get good at, like, always having boost. There's no way they're gonna do that, but if they did that, it'd be interesting. Okay. So, hold up. Let's consult the manual for something. There's something I want to see. So, Grand Prix. Once you have unlocked all the bikes that are rewarded for best times, Grand Prix mode is unlocked. You can choose, oh my god. Listen to this. Okay, so once Grand Prix mode is unlocked, you can choose between mini, 6 races, short, 12 races, medium, 20 races, and long, 40 races. There is a 40 race long mode in this game. That is completely insane. Complete each Grand Prix in a podium position to unlock the mirrored version of it. You have to do the 40 long fucking GP and win it in order to unlock the mirrored 40 fucking race long GP. Oh my god, no. We're just doing the meets, dude. We're doing the meets. Okay, meets mode features a series of races on various international tracks. This is the main mode of the game, where you progress through the game unlocking bikes and tracks. Yes, we're doing meet mode. Each meet consists of 3 races, not 40. We're gonna be doing the meets. And there's 6 of them, so 18 races total. That is complete insanity. I think we're gonna go with this one, the Hisama. Corn yellow. We're gonna go this. Oh, look at the... Something's cutting off the top of my tapioca A. It's like a black outline around the word purple, I think. But it's just black outline against black background, so you don't know it's there, except it's cutting off the letters below it. Anyway, let's go. The Hamburg meat, also known as a hamburger. There's respect challenges. Jump for 250 feet, wheelie for 1,000. Very well then. I get respect. I'm a respected biker. Ah, okay, we're good. Too much wheelie. Okay, just one frame white flash in my face. Good. This bike's trying to kill me. What? I just like boosted through that or something. Like you're totally supposed to slide under that and I just like boosted straight through it and it was fine. Yeah, that smells like rubber banding, dude. Did you see that? Did you see that guy just blast by me? Oh, see ya, buddy. Oh, I'm dead too. Too much traffic. This game is gonna be really crap. This game is gonna be really crap, isn't it? Respect challenge, 256 feet. Yeah, you can't turn too hard while handstanding, I guess. It's quite basic. Yeah, if I could ever get close to anyone, I have attacks. I'm ready to do violence. Look how fast that traffic is going in front of me. Seems like the caught on camera section just gives you a bunch of boosts for going fast by it. This is definitely a heavy rubber banding game though. No, this is not an extreme sport, this is just a racing game. Oh good, that guy just murdered me. Okay, the computer seems bad at this. We just passed the guy who passed me because he just got cornered. He just put himself in a corner back there. Don't pass me, thank you. Alright. Aw, I can't save in the middle of meets. Uberberg. 8 power bands, 20 dings, endo. Nah, there will be no respect. I'm not messing with an endo in the middle of the race. See ya. Yeah, the physics for throwing other people off their bikes is kind of goofy. You can just bop into people like that, they go flying. Yeah, that's not one you drive under. Whenever there's like a tiny bit of a straightaway, you might as well just do one of these, build up a bit of boost. Dude, this is another motorcycle game with constant screen blur effects that make it hard to see where you're going. Why are they all like this? Rip. Rip. Ooh, I can get this guy. Come closer, friend. I have something for you. I think he got hit by a car. That also works. We can just kind of be cheeky and fit those in all over the place. Okay. Someone trying to drop construction equipment on me. Yeah, right? The crashes are crazy, but there's no good like crashing sounds. You just kind of bonk off of things. Yeah, that turn wasn't happening. You don't play N64 games like this one, please. If this was an N64 game, the frame rate would be so much worse. It's kind of interesting to think that Acclaim... Because Acclaim published the first two Burnout games. They're way higher quality than anything with an Acclaim logo on it has any right to be, but it's true. And it's interesting to think that they were also publishing this at the same time. And this is like another kind of budget racing game with a way better frame rate than it has any right to have. This is solid 60 FPS. Dude, I'm losing this at the end because of... Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. We're not good. The finish is around a big turn. I thought the finish would be before that turn. Damn. That's fine. Let's have to beat him here. Six points needed. Hang on, what? Do I need to do the respect challenges? Like there's like an alternate reality where like this takes off instead of Burnout. They're so similar, except Burnout was made by Criterion, who are really good at it. And this was made by Climax UK, who will do anything for a paycheck. So they just kind of put out a mediocre racing game, it feels like. But there's definitely an alternate universe where this takes off instead of Burnout. Literally everybody just crashed there on the same turn. Did you see that? All four of them. I feel like the computer is not very good at racing in this. Like, they've been doing all kinds of weird stuff like that. I feel like the computer is actually kind of bad at this game, and they just make up for it by cheating. I was done with that. Yeah. I mean, it helps that they also, maybe this is a coincidence. I mean, I love Burnout 2. I thought Burnout 2 was a lot of fun. But from all accounts, Burnout 3 is kind of their masterpiece. And they just so happened to drop that one, like, right when they switched publishers, too. I don't know, maybe EA gave them better support. They could make a better game. Wow, that you killed both of us. Thanks, buddy. What are the respect challenges? Surf for 500? Okay. Crash immediately. I'm afraid that I might need the respect challenges. When they say points needed 6, I'm not 100% sure what that means. If they mean like the points I get from placing, or if they mean respect points. So I'm gonna get the 6 respect points. That should be 6 though, because I had 4 going in. Yeah. RIP Acclaim. Maybe my least favorite publisher ever. They published Burnout and they published Vex, and those are the only good Acclaim games ever. Well, I don't think they could still be around today. I mean, they went bankrupt for a reason, but budget games don't exist like that quite so much anymore, you know? Indie publishers are a thing that exists. Wow, 0.00. But Acclaim is not an indie publisher. Budget games are kind of a different thing. Like, their business model doesn't exist anymore, so I don't know what they would be if they were still around. They would have to be something different. Yeah, maybe they'd be like a Game Loft, and they would just be doing like mobile crap. Shoutouts to Game Loft. Might actually lose this, so I'm getting rubber banded on right at the end. Now we're good. Yeah, when the trees fall, they don't make any sounds. They're just, it's all silent. Wow. Climax managed to do that 8 seconds faster than me. I don't think Acclaim could do a live service. I don't think they've got the budget. I required 24 points. I scored 28 points. I mean, I wouldn't say that. This is very, it's generic, but I'm just gonna not do the respect challenges and let's see what happens. These respect challenges seem kind of hard. Surfing power down for 200 feet. What does that even mean? Oh, I know what they mean. Yeah, right? This could do with like the city racer announcer. It says, great, but it's wrong whenever you pass someone. But no, this is just typical budget game vibes. You definitely see this less and less through the 6th gen, and I don't know, it's gone now. But I feel like on N64 and PS1, there are a billion racing games that are exactly like this. And it's not that they were designed by a committee to like appeal to as many people as possible. It's that they just didn't have the money or interest to make anything very unique. But yeah, this is inoffensive. This is inoffensive so far. I'm just chilling. Driving a motorcycle. To me, design by committee means like we tried to make this for as broad appeal as possible. So it's just kind of like gamer mush. Like that Suicide Squad game that they're delaying for an entire year. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. Like, when they show up again, is it just gonna be a different game? There was a lot of really negative reception to that when they showed it off a bit ago. And then they just announced the other day that they're delaying it for a whole year. Really, really long delay, so they must be reworking a lot of things. Can I kick you? Come a little closer. Feel bad for those guys. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad, because like that's designed by committee. That's definitely the higher up saying, guys, we're making a live service. Guys, we're making a battle pass, you know, all of that stuff. You know, not exactly creatively inspired decisions. And then everyone hates it, and they now have to spend a year reworking it, when probably a lot of people there knew it was shit the whole time. Classic games industry stuff. But who knows, maybe it'll come back in a year and it will still have all of those things. That wouldn't surprise me either. You know, that's kind of the business model. If you're gonna, even if you're reworking the game, I could see it being hard to give up on the dream with the battle pass. Dude, can there stop being, like, extra wide vehicles in that part of the race? That guy just slammed... Oh, no, he survived that. I thought he totally just slammed face first into that truck. He's fine. Did the original founders of Rocksteady leave recently? I like vaguely follow video game news, but for the most part, I see stuff that gets posted in the Gaming General channel in I Ate Your Pie's Discord, and if it doesn't get posted there, then I don't know that it happened. That's my gaming news, because I don't really follow it otherwise, I just play old crap. Big stories is the only stuff I notice. I'll defend this music. It is boring, but this is like a pretty chill track. This track has a chill vibe, and the song has a chill vibe, so it's fine. No new respect gained. Total respect 6. 14 points needed. That's just like... I don't know what that means. The back of the game's manual advertises ATV Quad Power Racing 2. Is that on Gamecube? I don't remember. Hey, Grossbaz. It's comfy so far. It's not good, but like, Like, be honest, you expected a soundtrack with higher energy than this. This is a very, like, this is a chill track, and this is like a really weirdly chill song, given that we're racing motorcycles and like crashing and flying all over the place. Like, this just straight up sounds like it was composed for a different game, but I like it. Really weird choice. But like, look at this shit. This is pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, at least it's not like freak style. So that's cool, but you know, now do it 3 more times and also get 500,000 points. By the way, if you miss one trick, you can't get the points anymore, so have fun. That guy just wiped out. Are we in New England? I guess we are. I kind of thought it said England, but like, this doesn't really look like old England, does it? Bad loop though. The song just kind of ends, waits a few seconds, and then restarts. The budget game classic. This is comfy though, I like this race. This is the energy I want from my budget racing games. Especially this part with the tree canopy, that actually looks super good. And like, they've got the light rays coming through the trees. That looks super good, actually. This track, well, it could be the east coast of England. They have a coast on the east. I don't think they call it that, but I don't know what they do call it, so... You know, I'm just saying. Nice. I should have just kicked him. I could have totally just booted him off the bike there. Later, loser. It's my first time getting that to work. Yeah. Well, not like we have a north coast. We just have Canada. I mean, same with us, right? Different countries, north and south, but we've got the east coast and the west coast. Alaska does not count as the north coast. That's a separate thing. Okay, yeah, sorry. Our north coast is like, what is that, Lake Superior up by Michigan? Sorry, Michiganders. Ever been to New England? Yep. And I'm from New Jersey, so it's not that far. But yeah, I've been up in like Vermont and stuff. Not in a long time though. I was like pretty young when I was there, so I like don't even super remember what I was doing there. But I know I was there. I'm sure it looked just like this. Complete with people dying on motorcycles every 10 feet. Yeah, the red stars are the, I think, optional respect challenges. I did like no power bands there. That was just a chill race. Okay, yeah, it is the New England meet. Petrol Pastoral. I don't know. Didn't it say 7 points needed on the last one, and now it says 4? What do they mean by this? I think that might be like points needed to win the meet still. Like how many outstanding points there are that you need. Maybe. Immediately kick that guy off the bike. Sorry, dude. The race hadn't even started yet. Oh well, I deserve to be in last for that. That feels particularly dirty. Like, if you kick someone off in the middle of the race, it's like, okay, we're racing. But that's just like, as soon as they say go, you just immediately boot the other guy off of his bike and then make a run for it. Wrong button. I think this is a different song. I'm not sure. This might be the same song as the first race. But you know, this is like the New England soundtrack. It'll be different after this when we go to some other meet. I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. That guy just landed his bike on top of me. Is it? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure this is different. Police car in pursuit. Oh. Busted. Do I just lose? Do I just lose? No. What is it? Just being busted just means nothing. Fine by me. Yeah, it's a little bit road rash, the way you can kick people off the bike. But it's not super road rash, which is good, because road rash is boring. They've definitely played that game, though. Yeah, I've heard people say nice things about that, like, 3DO version of Road Rash, but nobody owns a 3DO, so nobody's actually played it. But everyone says that's the best Road Rash. Oh yeah, no, not, gotta specify the video game, otherwise you're just getting pictures of people's Road Rash. Yeah, the Need for Speed series. I don't know what that Need for Speed 3DO game is. I have a PS1 game that's just the Need for Speed, or it's Track and Field. No, not Track and Field. It's called like Track something. It's like a motorsport magazine, and they sponsored the first The Need for Speed. I think it's just a port of the 3DO game. Yeah, Road and Track. I kept wanting to say Track and Field. That's an NES game. I don't know if that's the same as the 3DO game or not. That game's pretty disappointing though. There's not much to it. Alright, hopefully that was good enough. I've unlocked Detroit. Let's go. We're going to Michigan. There's only 6 meets, and this is the 3rd. So if they all keep being pretty chill like this, you can just always kick that guy off the bike at the start, I think. I don't see why not. Oh boy, now the frame rate. This is more in line with my expectations. Oh boy. But if the game keeps being pretty chill, I'll probably just end up playing the whole thing today. This is a much worse vibe. Can we go back to New England? I want to go back to New England. Saw one of the other racers clip into a wall. Nice. Whoops, I meant to hold that. It's so inconsistent. It's in like the game speed changes. Shit, I'm just trying to get the 500 for the respect point. Respect means a lot to me. There we go. Ooh. Busted? Really? Okay, that seemed a little weird, but okay. It seems like this whole thing works off of some kind of point system. instead of actually requiring you to win as well, which is weird. Like, I think you can probably come in second overall and still move on to the next meet just fine. The GTA 2 voice line, I don't know it. I have like literally zero familiarity with the older GTAs. Gamecube does not have Ridge Racer. No, Ridge Racer was always a PlayStation franchise. Aside from Ridge Racer 64, which we pretend doesn't exist. But for the most part, those are PlayStation games, and I think one of the Ridge Racers came out on 360 as well. But you know what I mean. That's like, they weren't just dropping GameCube games. Although they did make, what's their names? They did make R Racing Evolution on GameCube, which I think is kind of like a Ridge Racer spin-off, if you think of it that way. I think that's the same devs. R Racing Evolution is a GameCube game. And then, this has nothing to do with Ridge Racer, but the GameCube has, what was that racing game called that I played right at the beginning? It was made by Capcom, which is really weird. God, what was that thing called? Yeah, Auto Modelista. That has nothing to do with Ridge Racer, but it reminds me of Ridge Racer because it's interesting. Auto Modelista is an interesting game. Like, since when does Capcom make racing games? They just, like, dropped Auto Modelista, and, like, what else? It's always the guy in the pink bike. I feel so bad for him. He must hate me. Man, that SUV just took out everyone. Aw, is Group S Challenge bad? That's a shame. This course is kind of hard. Okay, it's fine. I watched other people crash into it too. I'm not alone. Where am I going? What is this course? That was like nearly a 2-minute lap time. That was like 140 something. This is gonna be kind of a long race. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't appreciate Auto Modelista that much while I was playing it. It was almost trying to kind of split the difference between being an arcade game and being a sim. Like, it had a ton of tuning you could do, but to be honest, I never understood any of it because I'll never understand any of that car tuning stuff in games. So, fortunately for gamers like me, there was just an auto-tune button, and you just press that, and then it makes some kind of adjustments, and maybe that's a good thing. Yeah. But it had a really cool style. I don't know. That was definitely like, I think I was harder on that game than I needed to be. I think that if I played that game now instead of like, I think it was like game number 14 or something. I think if I played that game now with all of the context that I have from having played like 300 GameCube games, I would appreciate it more. And it's just like you know, this was the 14th game I played, and I didn't know how truly bad things could get. If only I knew how bad things really were. I would have appreciated Auto Modelista so much more. Same with like Mega Man X Command Mission, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you, I gave Mega Man X Command Mission a 2. That game is at least a 3. Don't tell More Nothings I said that, but it's true. I way underrated Mega Man X Command Mission, just because it was the first RPG I had to play, and I didn't know how bad things were gonna get. It was like game number 7 or something. Yeah, it is. Other motorcycles keep crashing into oncoming traffic, just like me. Sometimes I feel like I suck at the game, but then I see the computer also sucking at the game, and I feel right at home. It's like, oh, okay, it's not my bad. There's no way to not just slam into everything constantly. Ooh, close one there. What are my respect challenges here? None of those things are happening. Hang on, I see the request, but I'm too busy holding the A button. Alright, we're good. Can you shrink the corn missile and then angle it so it looks like the furthest right motorcycle guy is jumping off the corn missile? I will try. I'll try. Let's see. Here's this. We can go like... that? I'm not sure if that really looks good. I guess that. Oh, the guy at the top right. Oh yeah, okay, hang on. We can get it like that. It still kind of doesn't look quite right to me. Something like that. Sunny Detroit. I'm not looking forward to all the racing games on the Xbox, but there are so many, and they're all just like cheapo. It's gonna be a million games that I'll just play like this. I know I've brought this up a lot, but there are literally 5 licensed Ford games on the Xbox. Like, one Ford game was not enough. Ford felt the need to put out 5 Xbox games. And that doesn't count Forza, which is almost Ford. Forza. Yeah, it's got Colin McRae, it's got a bunch of motocross crap. It's PGR, Midnight Club, and I guess we'll see if the first Forza game is any good to me. But those are like the ones that have the most promise. Also, obviously, Outrun 2 and 2006. How could I forget those games? That's probably like my actual favorite racing game on the Xbox. Not even probably, it just is. Love a good Outrun 2. Yeah, I'll have already played all of the Need for Speeds, so we're good. We're good there. Yeah, 2006 is really expensive, but Outrun 2 is cheap. You can get 2 cheap. Or at least you could when I bought it, like, almost 10 years ago. But 2006 was expensive even back then. Detroit's crazy. These Detroit drivers. Police car successfully evaded. That guy slammed face first into a truck. I'm pretty sure I don't have to win this because I won the last 2 races. At different points in the race, you can just fit in. Hang on. Let me stop turning. You can just do that, and that counts as a 25-foot handstand. Your guy just, like, doesn't even flinch, and the game gives you some trick credit. Oops, see ya. Watch that guy slam face first into the car, rubber banding past me. This is probably gonna be... Can I pass him at the end here? Nah, we're good. I still win. We're good. The London meet. Okay, so there is an England one. I was not so wrong. There is a normal England one. Yeah, I think on the list right now I have Sega GT 2002, but I'm gonna replace it with online, because I think online apparently has more content. Do not crash for 1 lap. Yeah, okay. We'll see about that. Yeah, this is Climax London. They did make Crayola Scoot, that's correct. Which, I don't know if you were around for that. I have played that game. I streamed it. I unironically streamed a playthrough of Crayola Scoot a couple years back. I mean, it was kind of ironic, but like, not totally. I played the whole game. Nah, I haven't played Pepsi Man. Obviously, I know Pepsi Man, but I've not sat down to actually play it myself. Because it, honestly, just, the gameplay is not that good looking. Like, having seen playthroughs of it, I feel like I've experienced Pepsi Man to the fullest. So I've never bothered to go play it myself. Ooh, nice try, buddy. Trying to get under me. The guy was rubber banding so hard, he was literally gonna just like completely bowl me over. That's half the game in an hour. Assuming I don't lose any races, there should be like another hour left, and then we're good. I think the point requirements might be getting higher, though. Like, that one said that the points required was 26. I think before it, the points required was 24. So if we're doing that, then at this rate, this will require 28 points. And then the last two meets would require 30 points, which means winning all 3 races. Which I've been doing, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see if they do that as well. I'm just making stuff up. We don't know where this game's going. I mean, actually at that rate, then the last meet would require 32 out of 30 possible points, which would be curious. I don't think they'll do that. Oh, okay. Okay, guy. Yeah, I mean, that's a claim for you. They never fail to disappoint. No crashes challenge. Big text on the screen as my guy is flying over the divider. Okay, this is also a 26er. That's not bad. Oh yeah, shoot, right, Chris. I forgot about that. We're gonna get to play Burnout 3 and Revenge. Those are also good. There's a bunch of not bad racing games coming up. Well, whenever we get to Xbox thing. I'm gonna run to the bathroom again real quick though. I'll be back in a sec and we'll keep going. I'm gonna beat the game today. We're gonna stream late and I'm gonna beat the game today. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. Let's go. Dude, Turok Evolution sucks. They can name that game whatever they want to. They can't make it a good game. I was so disappointed, dude. The first, like, 10 minutes of that game were really promising. And then it just, like... all but one of them just bonked right into the side of the truck. Good job, guys. But, the first, like, 10 minutes of Turok Evolution were pretty good. And then as soon as I got out of World 1, Turok Evolution just immediately went to shit and never recovered. That might legit be like the longest first-person shooter on the GameCube. Like, I don't think there's... I think it's probably the longest right now. It took over 10 hours. I don't think any other FPSs have taken that long. It took like 12 or 14 or something like that. It was a real struggle. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That one cutscene that bugged out somehow, and the guy just started T-posing on me. Super weird game too, cause like, I mean, it's Iguana or Acclaim Austin or whatever, and I mean they were making Vex at the same time, and Vex is a banger. Vex is really good, so I don't know how Turok Evolution ended up being so bad. I mean, I don't generally like Iguana's N64 games, but they were kind of cooking at the time, and they just dropped Turok Evolution too. I want to watch this clip. Yeah, it was this cutscene. Yeah, and then he just starts like weirdly sliding around. The other guy... the other guy fucking teleports in, halfway clipped into the ground, T-posing. This is a good clip. This is the best part of Turok Evolution, for sure. This cutscene just completely breaks somehow. Alright, anyway. Motorcycles. God, that's like a lot of the fun of GameCube thing, is like, sure I have to play bad games, but also like, the bad games do that sometimes. Like, I kind of thought that all of like the very blatant, ridiculous bugs were kind of ironed out by the time the GameCube came along. Like, the N64 is a really jank platform full of weird broken crap, but like, I always had the impression that things sort of solidified and things stopped being so blatantly broken. But like, nope. GameCube thing has taught me otherwise. Things were just as messed up. I have clipped out of bounds by accident in so many GameCube games. Yeah, I was just thinking of Scorpion King in particular. If you get attacked in a certain corner, it just shoves you right through the floor. And then it came back on the final boss. Right before I killed the final boss, he just immediately slammed me through the floor. Instant game over. Restart the whole fight. It seems ridiculous now. I legitimately didn't think bugs like that existed in the wild in GameCube games that were like so easy to activate that you could just do them. Like obviously speedrunners find out of bounds and things, but I didn't think that there would be like blatant stuff like that. Yeah. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Go directly to the end of the game from literally the first room. You clip straight to the end of the game in about 5 seconds. Kicking the guy off his pink motorcycle at the start will never not be funny to me. Yo, hey, Yards. Obviously, there's also the Dragon Ball Z Sagas clip, where I just kind of jumped through a wall and then fell into the infinite void and had to restart a boss. An NES game that got added to Wii U or Switch that you physically couldn't do because you needed the manual. Yeah, Star Tropics. I don't know how they got around that for the Virtual Console release, but Star Tropics shipped with a physical, I think it was like a sheet of paper that had like a secret code on it, written in invisible ink, and you had to like put lemon juice on it to like reveal the message to use it in the game. That is a real thing. So also, I hope you didn't rent the game, because you're not beating it on a rental, or if you buy it used. I was talking about this to someone the other day, but there's also the phone number in Maniac Mansion. That one gets me. That's really funny to me. There's a phone number in the game that you have to call, and if you called the phone number in real life, you would get the password to continue the game. But, like, yeah, no, that phone number is long gone. Oh, thanks, car. Oh, thanks, car. Yeah, at some point it was a phone sex hotline. You must not have... Did you get to that point, Muck, or did they remove it from the NES version? Did you beat the game? I know there's a really great article out there online somewhere about the development of the NES version of Maniac Mansion. About like all the stuff Nintendo told them to cut and all the things they had to do to get the game to work and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they had to cut the phone number. They might have. You did finish the game. I guess they changed that part then. Yeah, that might have just been on PC. Do you still microwave the hamster on the NES? I know that article mentions that there was a lot of contention with Nintendo about the microwave thing. Alright, that's meat 4. Yeah, right? Isn't that a thing in that game? There are 6 meats. I think I even wrote that off to the side. Yeah, beat the 6 meats. We gotta beat our meat 6 times, gamers. This is the 5th. I don't know. I have the manual up to that page, though. What does it do? Let's see. Respect. Unlike in prison, respect is not vital to your success in Speed Kings, but rather a bonus layer of play to make your time here more joyful. Thanks, Speed Kings manual. Once you've earned enough, you'll start unlocking respect bikes. Okay, it's to unlock some extra bikes. The traffic. Racing games with traffic just bother me so much. And I know that that's most of them, but it bothers me. I'm not sure what I'm even supposed to do about that. You have to slide under it. How did that guy just fall off his bike again? The races are definitely getting a little harder, but the computer continues to be very bad, so... Ooh, am I gonna not get to the next checkpoint in time? It's actually a close one. So far, the timing hasn't been an issue at all, but I guess I just crashed like a lot of times there. Oh, we're in trouble, gamers. I mean, if I'm in first and I'm not even making it in time, what does that say about the AI in this game? There we go. Busted? How? Did they even announce that there was a cop car? How'd they get me? Who busted me? I was just driving. .01, huh? I took care of that. There's the police car again. Yeah, it does mean Project Gotham Racing. I have one of those, but I couldn't get into it. Hopefully an Xbox thing, it'll be fun. I know people like PGR. Much preferred Sneak King. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mock. This game is more fun than Sneak King by a lot. Not that this is even that great of a game. Sneak King hurts me. Those stupid missions they start throwing at you, where it's present 5 hamburgers while hiding in a trash can, and you just have to wait for them to come by. It's just awful. It's just really awful. The amount of waiting they expect you to do in that stealth game is unbearable after a while. But yeah, that is an Xbox game, so I'll have to do it. I've only played the 360 version, but I think all 3 Burger King games were released on the OG Xbox as well. In the box, it's got the 360 disc, but then also an OG Xbox disc. Maybe. It might be the same disc. I don't think they are, though. I think it's 2 separate DVDs. I don't think they've got the hot tech to get 2 different executables onto one DVD. Oh, is it the same disc? That's cool. I mean, hell if I know. When was the last time I do own a copy of Sneak King. I do actually own that game, but I haven't looked at it in a really long time. Right, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, default sex. On the sex box. Has anyone ever made that joke before? I'm gonna copyright that one. No stealing my sex box joke. Fully original. Okay, what was he doing there? Every once in a while, the guy in the pink motorcycle just gets some air. He just kind of drives on air for a second, and then he comes back down. Can we appreciate the soundtrack for a second, though? Damn. If only you could hear it over the motorcycle. music in this game is all very stock, but it's the kind of stock that's just like a good vibe. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, exactly. Trust me calling your music generic is a compliment. I'm trying to say that to the composer of this game, and he's just clearly unamused. Right? The whole game has just like an unexpectedly comfy vibe. I'm just like chilling and playing the racing game. I would like to be winning while chilling and playing the racing game though. Can we maybe get out of my way? I don't know, fishing games stress me out. They're too RNG. Fishing games have the opposite effect on me. I get stressed out about how the fish aren't biting. Kind of a problem. Like, damn it, fish, I've put the bait right next to you 10 times. Why aren't you eating it? Yeah, for sure. We've done a couple NASCAR games in N64 Mania that were just like... I mean, in N64 Mania, we have a joke that long racing games are podcasts. We call them the podcast races. Because it's literally just like you play like San Francisco Rush or something, and it's literally just like, you just hang out and you just talk about whatever, and you just hold A and make your way through the racing game for like 3 hours. And it's just like a super comfy time. But like, for one of the NASCAR games, we did max laps on one of the courses, and it was like an hour and a half of just going in circles on one track. And that was a comfy podcast. I think it might have been a little longer than that even. I really want to join N64 Mania again. I need to figure out how to get my N64 hooked up in some way. The full 24 hours. Back here. Okay, I killed him. I didn't kill him in the way I wanted, but I'm pretty sure I got to kill the pink bike there. He did sort of start learning, and he started going faster at the start so that I couldn't just drive up to him and kick him in the face. That's crazy. That honestly sounds like incredibly sick. To win that race. Imagine how stressful it must be if it's kind of close at the end. And it's like, I've been playing for 24 hours. I've had my Dreamcast on for 5 days as I slowly worked through this thing. And if I lose, I have to start it all over again. That's just like a massive gamer achievement to win something like that. Or if you lose, it's 24 hours to get another shot at it. I'm talking to my Twitch chat. Yo, that was a respect challenge. I didn't even know. I've just been extra violent this race, I guess. I'm playing on ultra violence. The races are getting longer though, like this is 2-minute lap time so far. Yeah, this is gonna be like nearly 6 minutes long. Anyone who tries to pass me, I've done it to like 4 people in a row now. You can all taste my shoe. Ah, I missed him. It looks like he fell, but I don't know if he actually did. You can go really sideways in this game and still be fine. First racing game was Beetle Adventure Racing. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Beetle Adventure Racing has a couple sections like that. The oh god, I can't see anything levels. When you go inside the volcano, that's a good one. Power of the rubber band, Gris. Whatever my speed is, the game just sets all the enemies to that plus 20. It's the only way they can keep competitive, because I'm too much of a gamer. You race as, like, VW Bugs, you know? Like the Beetle. I saw like a 60s Beetle driving down the street the other day. It was pretty crazy. It was all like retro looking and shit. This is not good. I need everyone else to start crashing into traffic. We've got like 25 seconds left in this lap. I gotta go. No! I punched him, but he punched me too. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. This is fine. See? Fine. No, that was second. Shit. I think we're still fine, but... yeah, 28 out of 26. Man. Stupid game. Wait, that was the final meet? I thought there was 6. Did I miscount at some point? You passed to the final meet. Is that it? I thought the manual said there was 6. Hang on. Single player meets. Five. Meets. Yeah. Completing the 6th and final meet will unlock 2 new game features. Meet 6 requires 28 points. What the hell is Meet 6? Yeah, and it says Meet 6 requires 28 points, so this is confirmed not Meet 6 somehow. What is... how do I get it? I just beat the final meet. What do you... maybe because I didn't get 30 points in every meet, you have to first place everything. Like, let's see. Let's check the long play. Let's check the long play. The long play also stops at that point. No, it gets credits. What is this? Select meet. What the heck? The long play gets credits after that. Or wait, no it doesn't. It just goes to the credits in the menu. What if there is no 6th meet? Yeah, the long play, it gets to the end, and then it just says you passed the final meet. Score 30 points. You required 26. And it just kicks him back to the main menu, and then he just goes and watches the credits. If you enter Bork Bork as your name, you can unlock everything. Okay. Secret Nevada meet? What is this? It just straight up lied. That other thing's not the final meet. This is. What is the... hang on. Game facts. Speed Kings. Is there anything on there about how you get this? Secret Nevada meet. No, it's just a bunch of cheat codes. The hell? Is there, hang on, Speed Kings Secret Nevada meet. Yeah, I'm seeing the cheat. I'm not seeing any information about how this might be unlocked legitimately. Handle, Mr. Cheat. Well, fine, I'll rename myself. I wonder if, because I named myself, if I rename myself back to Tapioca, does it stay unlocked? Yeah, we've got it permanently now. I will not be branded a cheater, even as I blatantly cheat. And also, we have a much better motorcycle now to swap to, the Naramoto. Maybe this will help the races be a little easier. What a bunch of BS. How do you think this is supposed to be unlocked? Maybe if you win the Grand Prix, and it's just nobody's ever bothered with that shit because it's 40 races long. Am I even going faster? I can't tell. Yo, hey Koka. Your rating from PMC Trilogy. He just absolutely beefed it. Was he streaming this afternoon? That sounds like PMC. An attempt to, he rated Tapioca? Oh my god. Imposter. He beefed the stream too because he had to leave to go eat dinner. Well, I'm driving backwards now. What's going on? He had to leave to eat dinner after half an hour and then rated Tapioca. This PMC Trilogy guy. I'm gonna have to have a word with him later. Well, I appreciate it anyway. What's up, everyone? You're here just in time for the confusion that is Speed Kings. This game has... So the manual says that this game has 6 meets, which are basically just like circuits, right? And after beating meet number 5, it said, congrats, you unlocked you beat the final meet. And it was just like, okay, wait, how's that the final one? What's the 6th one? And it did not unlock the 6th one. And it seems that there's literally no info anywhere online about how to unlock the 6th one. Like, there's nothing. The Google search has returned literally nothing for how you're supposed to unlock the 6th one, but there is a cheat code. So I just entered the cheat code, and now we're playing the 6th one, but there isn't even, I think, footage of this on YouTube. Like, the long play just does 5 and then ends, probably because he didn't read the manual and doesn't know that there's a 6th. I have no faith in long play archive. I should leave a YouTube comment on that. I should be like, hey, where's the 6th one? You should have done all 6 meets. You didn't actually beat this game. Except less obnoxious. But I bet they just straight up don't know. I don't know. We'll see if there's an ending. We'll see what happens. Like, maybe we'll get a proper ending with credits if I come in first in this meet. Look, I'm a little salty. The LPA guy, or it's a team of people. It's a YouTube channel that has long plays for every GameCube game. So collectively, they have actually beaten every GameCube game. They've already done it, but it's like 5 guys, so it doesn't count because I said so. But some of their long plays are a bit questionable. The Jeremy McGrath Supercross World 1, they just straight up wrote in the comments section that they feel the game is unwinnable, and so they quit. The ZooCube one gets an ending and shows credits, but they don't know how they unlocked it. And none of us ZooCube speedrunners can figure out how they unlocked it either. Because yes, there are multiple ZooCube runners now. It's not just a me thing anymore. I couldn't figure it out. The leaderboard mod couldn't figure it out. A 3rd guy submitted runs. He can't figure it out. There's just this mystery ending that somehow Long Play Archive managed to get by doing the exact same thing that we do. It's weird. This is also the same source that says it's impossible to beat what's-his-face in his own fishing game. I keep forgetting the name of the fishing guy. Yeah, Mark Davis. I keep forgetting Mark Davis's name for some reason. He has a really generic name. This is the same source of the information that says it's impossible to beat Mark Davis. And I kind of don't buy it. Yo, look at that. Game's getting crazy. Oop, I looked away. My bad. I mean, I don't not buy it, but I haven't tested it myself. According to them, they were using heavy save states and making sure that they caught all of the biggest fish in every lake, and it was still not enough. Like, they said that they use save states to thoroughly check the entire lake for every possible fish, and then catch all of the biggest fish, and it still didn't give it to them. And that does sound like they properly did the legwork on making sure it's impossible to beat Mark Davis. But I just kind of want to see for myself. Oh, nice. That's fine. That's gonna get everyone. Yo, Archie, thanks for gifting a sub. Tapioca, who I'm sure is definitely a real person. And not just a dead account. Am I losing because of this? I thought I was at the end of the lap when I did that boost before. Yeah. I can afford to take second in one of these, but I have to take first in two of them. That's how the points are working out. Alright, we're good. An account from 2008, really? So it's a, it's one of those JTV accounts, then. Do one backflip? Never. Surely we go... The third race in this has to be like a Las Vegas race, right? They can't just... They can't do a secret Nevada meet and then just make me race generic desert courses. I have to do Las Vegas or Area 51 or something. Also, the scrapyard is giving me freak style vibes in the worst way. I'm having flashbacks. Oh, whoops. I'm really having like war flashbacks to freak style right now with this track. Area 51 is in New Mexico. Fair enough. Oh, okay, we're fine. There's some leniency there. You just drive back up the wall. Yeah, that was like a thing. Did they actually end up going to Area 51, or did that just result in a music festival? There's like a whole thing, that whole saga. Area 51 is in Nevada. Roswell is in New Mexico. Okay. I mean, they can be keeping the aliens in both places, for all we know. Nah, dude, if Area 51 was right near Roswell, that would be incredibly sketchy. That's basically just like them outing as having aliens at that point. At least one guy got arrested for trying to enter Area 51. Okay, good on him. That is a bit of a shame, though. The whole point was that if everyone tries to invade Area 51, they can't stop everyone. But if only one guy is gonna do it, then obviously that's not gonna work. Any federal agents who may be watching the stream, I do not advocate for sneaking onto secret military bases. Thank you. Weather balloon incident, yeah. At least they want you to think it's a weather balloon. The only way to unlock this meat is with the code. I mean, that's the only thing I was able to find in my, like, literally 20 seconds of Google searching. It just seems really weird that the manual would mention that this meat exists, just like casually, if the only way to unlock it was a cheat code. But the only documented way online to do it does appear to be that cheat code. The X-Files theme has become such a meme at the time the show aired. This theme song was considered very spooky and unnerving. Yeah. I mean, you know, anything that's considered spooky is gonna be a joke within 5 years. I feel like that's just like the rule of things that are spooky. You can't maintain that status for longer than a couple of years. Oh, cool. Like, where did that van come from? I straight up did not see that. I don't know if that was just me being a terrible gamer or if like it was because of the hill. There's your backflip game. Give me respect for that. Alright, this should be the last race in the game then. Ooh, look at this. Arizona stars. Are we just going into space? No. It's just another desert, but at night. This better fucking go into space. They can't just make a secret Nevada meet, unlockable only by cheat code, and then it's just crappy desert races. It's literally called Secret Nevada. Like, what are some secret things in Nevada? Apparently just crappy desert and nothing else. Not even Las Vegas. Yeah, this one's not even in Nevada. This is Arizona. The Speed Kings developers were not nearly as inspired as the Hydro Thunder people. That's an unrealistic standard to hold anyone to. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Hydro Thunder is really good. It's actually gonna be in Gamecube thing. There's a lesser known Gamecube port of Hydro Thunder on Midway Arcade Collection 3, which almost won a poll the other day. Pretty spicy, though I'm still not exactly sure what I'm gonna do once that happens. Hydro Thunder's fun, but also there's like Arcade San Francisco Rush on there, which is like really interesting. And I might want to play that instead. Okay, laps are about 220. This is like a 7-minute race. They are pulling the 7-minute race thing like freak style. The races are just much easier, less aesthetically offensive, and don't require me to get 500,000 points. Oop. Ow. The rock texture is really repetitive. I have bad news for you about deserts. They're not known for their excitement. Yeah, whenever you get a little bit of air, it just, the game kind of does that when you come back. It seems like an easy track though. It's a lot of just straight away. Nah, this is not. This is definitely different from the other two tracks. Yeah, all the songs in the game have had that pixel. They didn't loop them right. They just kinda end, wait a couple seconds, and then start again. Sort of gives it an almost like you know, like super budget PC game feel. Like big rigs. I don't want to say big rigs, because big rigs conjures up a very specific image. But there's a whole, like, class of PC game out there that's, like, so budget that you've just never heard of any of them, because they were, like, sold in, you know, Walmart in Germany in 2001. There's, like, a whole class of PC games out there like that. And the bad loops on the music has got sort of vibes like that to me. Yeah, exactly, Robert. Like, you know how they do things? Like, the first desert race had a tornado pick up a truck. Oh, like, there they go again. Tornado picking up a truck, right? They could have just done, for this race, like, you have to slide under a UFO, like a flying saucer comes down. They could have just done that. It would have been just as easy as the tornado, and it would have been very exciting. But they didn't do that, did they? A PC game from a local supermarket just called Airport Simulator. Literally cannot pass the tutorial. Yeah, stuff like that. And GG. I beat Speed Kings. You passed the other final meet. This one was also called the final meet. That's it. That's the ending. There's 2 final meets. This was the more... Ooh, yes, credits. Okay, this is totally the real ending. Thanks, Krister Anderson and Johnny Boy. That one didn't want his name on the game. Okay, so this was actually the real ending of the game. The other final meet was a joke. Derek Poon and Tony Punter. I'm not sure I trust those names. I don't think they're real. Well, no, it would have been much easier to make this accessible than it would be to make an entire Swiss Alps stage. They definitely... I don't really know what they were thinking. There must be some way. There must be some way you're meant to unlock this. Like, I guess I could have just spent like 30 hours playing every version, like 100%ing the game, winning first in every race, getting all of the respect challenges, doing the 40 race long Grand Prix and the mirrored version of the 40 race long Grand Prix. And we could have spent like 30 hours playing Speed Kings and just completely exhausting our options for how you're meant to unlock this thing. But it's really disheartening that there's no info out there other than the cheat code. Can confirm Derek Poon is a real person. I see. But like... And like, if the challenge was, you know, you have to do that 40 race thing, then we would do the 40 race thing. But the fact that nobody seems to know, just like, is very disheartening, so I don't feel bad about using a cheat to unlock the last one. I did play all 6. I won all 6. That's pretty much good enough. Anyway, that is that. Let's go ahead and get it wrapped up. So, that was game 307, Speed Kings. Yeah, Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack. See you for Xbox thing number 2, when out of 400 something games, JSRF gets drawn and then everyone votes for it. Anyway, took a little over 2 hours, no sewer level. This game was like a budgety racing game with a surprisingly comfy vibe. I will say a lot of this game did have a very comfy vibe. The New England tracks were just primo shit. Really liked those New England tracks. If the whole game was like that, then this game would sort of operate in like a weird niche of like racing games that are comfy. I'll add as well. That I had to cheat to unlock Las Vegas. And I'll add that Las Vegas was disappointing. So, all of that taken into account, this game is 2 core. This game is like absolute 2 core. Can't give it a 3. It's not good, especially when you can't unlock Las Vegas legit. And, you know, if whatever the reward for unlocking Las Vegas is, like if whatever the requirement for unlocking it is, rather, if that's so hard that there's like no documentation of it, like if it's, you know, mirror mode GP and there's just nobody who's bothered to sit through that shit, then like as a reward, that's an incredibly disappointing reward, right? So it's just a 2. It's not a 1, because 1 is like, yeah, sorry, I'll change it. Nevada. There. Secret best theme in Sonic Heroes. But like, it just, yeah, really disappointing ending, but it's not offensively bad, so it's a 2, not a 1. Yeah, 1 is what City Racer gets. City Racer gets a 1. That game is... I'll never forget City Racer, I'll put it that way. Really shockingly bad racing game, that one. Anyway, we have to pick another side game. Baten Kaitos is still ongoing. That's gonna be ongoing for a long time. Not even sure if it's a secret that Follow Me is the best team theme. Fair enough. But anyway, we need more side games to play alongside Baten Kaitos that aren't Joe. So let's go ahead and roll some non-Beautiful Joe games. This will be game 308. Game number 1 on the poll will be Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. This was just in 305. We just saw this game. Supposedly the good Splinter Cell, but also the GameCube versions of Splinter Cell games tend to be chopped up and weird. And also, I don't like these games, so we'll see. We'll see if this one can be good. This game will make me wish for Joe. Game 2, we've got ATV Quad Power Racing 2, a game apparently advertised in the back of the manual for Speed Kings. Let me check that. I have the manual up right now. Yep, there it is. ATV Quad Power Racing 2. Another Acclaim racing game with like... I don't know that ATVs are motocross per se, but very, you know, like a dirty, like a dirt-themed racing game. You know, another one of those, I guess. I mean, that was more like street motorcycles. This is more like dirt quads. You know what I mean. ATVs are sort of like motocross in a way. Game 3, we've got Need for Speed Carbon. I'm just getting inundated with racing games right now. This is the final Need for Speed game, and it is supposedly short. It is supposedly not as long as the others. I'll believe it when I see it, but Need for Speed Carbon. After I play this, we can never play a Need for Speed game ever again. I'm just done. Game 4, we've got, hey, Midway Arcade Treasures 3. All of these games have been in recent polls. Midway Arcade Treasures 3 featuring Hydro Thunder right there in the box art. You can also see it's got Arcade San Francisco Rush 2049, Arcade San Francisco Rush the Rock, and then it's got like some other crap on it that I don't think anyone cares about. This is the final Midway Arcade Treasures. There have been 3 of them. This is pretty much the highest quality one, because it's got a bunch of like 3D racing games. But, I don't know. Yeah, that is Stun Runner. And finally, for Game 5, saving us from racing hell, it is... No, it's not. It's Crash Tag Team Racing! Someone at Yimo. Yimo has been waiting for me to play this game for a very long time. Ugh, man, okay. So, we played Crash Nitro Kart a very long time ago, and it was kind of an interesting game. We'll see if Tag Team Racing is any good. Nitro Kart had a really interesting boost system that created like a lot of skill ceiling, and the ending was actually really hard. I don't know anything about Tag Team Racing. Yeah, I guess this confirms that like, I feel like it's canon that I have to strike Chaos Theory here, right? I feel like the universe is telling me something, and it's telling me to play a racing game. So I'm gonna strike Tom Clancy. Very self-servingly, I'm gonna strike Tom Clancy. So here's our 4 options. The poll's up. Go ahead and get your votes in. Whatever gets played, there will be lots of holding A in it. That's for sure. And whatever wins here, we'll play tomorrow alongside Bot and Kaitos. Whatever I'm currently doing in that game. Oh yeah, we've got the, in that game we have the secret exit to leave the fishing village, so that's what I'm up to in that game. I mean, I don't mind playing racing games alongside an RPG. I feel like that's a killer combo, to be honest with you. I think both games are too boring to hold a 4-hour stream on their own. So I think it's really good. I think that that's like a great combo. I don't mind if we just play all 4 of these games one after the other. Dude, this Lonely Rolling Star jazz arrangement will never get old to me. This shit's so good. I wish they had just done these for like all kinds of classic Katamari songs and just like made that the Vita game soundtrack. That would have been flawless. That would have been great. Yo, hey Yamo. Yeah, as soon as Tag Team Racing showed up, I have to give you the shout out. You know how it is. That's like the Yamo game. Very even though, minute and a half left and it's very even. This could go any number of ways. I mean, we need 6 more people to vote, or I guess 2 more people if the votes are organized correctly. We got 50 seconds left. Make sure your vote is in. Make sure your vote is on the game you want to see played alongside the longest JRPG known to man. I wonder what that actually is, like the true longest JRPG. Obviously that's very subjective. It depends on the player and, you know, how much content they do. But I put forth Dragon Quest VII as the actual longest RPG ever made. I think it's probably that. Eight seconds, last minute, get your votes in. 3, 2, 1. It's looking like Crash. Oh shit! We have a 3-way tie. Damn, sorry ATV Quad Power Racing, whatever, fans, but it is a tie between everything except for the ATV game. Which means it's up to me to break the tie. And to be honest with you, I think all 3 of these are good. I think all 3 of these are valid picks. I don't know what I want to do. I genuinely don't know what I want to do here. Ugh, jeez. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not re-rolling. I'm not re-rolling. You know, I'm gonna give it to Yimo. We're gonna play Crash Tag Team Racing. We're gonna say Crash Tag Team Racing is game 308. I can't take it away from him again. Well, I guess I never did that before, but you know what I mean. We're gonna say game 308 is Crash Tag Team Racing. I think all 3 of those would have been valid choices, though. Like, we've got Hydro Thunder, which is sick. We've got Finishing Need for Speed, which is sick. And then we've got this, which is the Yimo game. They were all good choices. Yo. Thanks for the 213 bits, Gross Spaz. Once again, I'll see you at the end of Vaten Kaitos. Anyway, game 308 will be Crash Tag Team Racing. We'll start that tomorrow alongside the Vaten Kaitos stuff. But I'm gonna head out for today. So, thanks everyone a ton for watching my incredibly high-octane content today. So much fun. So much fun was had playing only the best games. I'll see you tomorrow for more of the best games.